Your girl, and y'all, I am outside right now. I'm doing my little morning routine that I have for myself, where I do a lot of like mindful meditation. And I like to do, I know I talk about this a lot, but I like to do 3 gratefuls, 3 affirmations, and 1 manifestation. Just something that I, would like to attract into my life. I write those out every single day, like religiously. And I like to come up here and I like to, just have a little morning routine with myself. And I wrote an affirmation for myself today, y'all. So I wrote this affirmation and it says, I treat myself how I want others to treat me. And it just kind of got me thinking about how important it is, to treat yourself how you want others to treat you. And then it just got me thinking about other videos that I have done in the past where I'm doing, I'm having a talk like this and I'm saying like, oh, here's what you need to do to be better, but I don't tell you how to necessarily go about doing said things. Like I'll tell you, like you have to love yourself and learn how to love you for somebody to love you, because how can you expect somebody to love you if you don't know how to love yourself? But I don't explain necessarily how to do that, or like the impacts of like how it directly affects you. I want to just talk about why it's important to treat yourself how you want others to treat you. And I guess like I'm gonna start with this story. When people were treating me the worst is when I was talking to myself the worst. I was saying the worst things about myself. I was thinking the worst things about myself. I was feeling the worst about myself. And truly that's when that's when I was seeing the most hate in my life. And I was like, damn, like everyone hates me, everyone's coming for me. Like I always felt like the victim and I felt very attacked, because like on the inside I was attacking myself. So like if you knew me like in high school and I was like very violent and very aggressive, and I would say it's something I'm still working on because I've been like that for years and I can be honest and aware of that now. But how I was back then was because that's how I was feeling about myself, and I had been feeling about myself like that since I was younger, because I wasn't really taught how to love myself correctly. And sometimes it's not what we have done along the way to hate ourselves, it's just the environment that we grew up in. And now sometimes it's something dramatic that has happened in our life that was really mentally traumatizing and straining for us, that could have caused that switch. Because sometimes people are like, I was really happy, and then all of a sudden like something happened and I just switched and I just like hated myself. And but sometimes for us it's the environment we grew up in. And I feel like regardless of if it was the environment you grew up in, or if it was something that happened that made you like that, or if it just happened to you like that, where you just really started to talk about yourself and feel about yourself and think about yourself so negatively, regardless of where you have gained that from or why you do it, it still needs to be healed. It is still a part of your journey. It was a journey given to you, because not everyone does have to face, feeling a certain way about themselves, or not having to work on self-love. Some people are just always are very happy people, love themselves, love their life, and I love those types of people. Like, what type of people I'm talking about? Like, they're just so kind to everybody, very content people, but unfortunately for most of us, it's not like that. So just like the effects on your life is a mirror of how you feel and treat yourself and think about yourself. Like your life, your relationships, anything is literally just like how you feel about yourself. So like the last 3 months, I've lost friends, I've lost somebody I love very, very close to me, and I lost my job. I won't say I lost my job because I walked out that bitch, but like you get what I'm saying. Like I could no longer be there because I could no longer keep tolerating disrespect in these areas. And once I realized that it wasn't that I didn't feel disrespected before, it was that mentally I was not allowing myself to let anything cross my boundaries or anyone treat me a certain way, and therefore I started to see how people were treating me, because I started to treat myself more with care. And by treating myself more with care and more with diligence, I was more diligent as to who else was treating me without care and without diligence. When you are reflecting, even if you're not necessarily projecting on negatively onto other people, but when you are radiating. So you're not projecting onto somebody else, but you're radiating. You're radiating bad energy. You're radiating, I don't love myself. You're radiating, I hate my body. You're radiating, I'm so mad today. You're radiating, I wish my life was different. You're radiating, I don't want to be here. And people can feel that. You know, whether someone is aware of that or not, as to why they're being mean or negative towards you, 9 times out of 10, it's themselves mixed with your energy that is clashing. So like if you ever see 2 people fighting 9 times out of 10, both of them both of them aren't aware that they're just projecting their insecurities and the hate that they have from within onto said person. You know, because when somebody is like disliking you, like if somebody doesn't like my outfit 9 times out of 10, they feel like they probably don't have a lot of clothes back. Like that's just like what I'm being honest with. Like anytime I've ever hated on someone's shoes growing up in school, just to figure out that like I wanted to become a shoe head when I got out of high school, probably because I feel like I didn't have many shoes growing up, so I always like laughed at other people's. You get what I'm saying? You truly tell other people how you feel about yourself by just your actions and your words and your energy. I encourage you guys, even if you don't feel like I don't feel good in my body, like confidence truly is key. And like for maybe like a few months, you might have to go out uncomfortable every single time, but just acting confident so you can feel that confidence. I truly did that with my own body. Like if you knew me growing up, I never even wore 2-piece swimsuits until literally I think I was like 19 or 20 years old. Like straight up, I just started wearing 2-piece swimsuits, y'all, like a few years ago, like real talk. What I was getting at is when you push yourself in uncomfortable places and doing uncomfortable things, you reach layers of yourself that you honestly could not have imagined. And it's really crazy to me because it really is all just like a switch in your mentality, just like saying like even if it doesn't feel right or even if I don't believe it, like I'm just gonna continue to say it and continue to be it and continue to do it because like I know that at one day I'm just gonna believe it. Like that's literally how your mind works. Like if you just continuously do something every single day and like you just start to actually believe it and it starts to come true. Like I'm speaking real talk. And like it's so easy, but yet we make it like it's so hard. So like if you're sitting there like, well, I struggle with this and I take pills for this, like that itself is all a mentality, and that's what I'm trying to say. I encourage you to really, I'm a writer, but I know some people just like saying these things, but really just going in the mirror and like saying any affirmation you can think of, even if it's like really dumb, like I am cool, like you know what I'm saying, like I am cool, I am great, I'm awesome, I'm pretty, I have long hair, whatever it is, I have short hair, I have beautiful hair, I love my hair, I love myself. Like just start spitting random affirmations. You don't have to believe it, just anything you can think of to just get your mind off of it, but you're getting your mind off of it positively. I'm a writer. Y'all see me, I'm gonna do it upside down so y'all can't read it, but like y'all see me, I'm talking about pages filled. Like I'm not even playing around. Like I don't play. Treat myself how I want others to treat me. What happens when you wake up and you're not feeling the day, but you are now aware of, well, I have to treat myself how I want others to treat me, but like even if I say affirmations in the mirror that I don't believe, I don't necessarily think it's going to affect my mood, and I'm still going to project and radiate the energy of, hey, I'm irritated today, so I'm going to radiate more energy that's going to irritate me. Good question. I made my own self think with that question. I say when you wake up and you're not really feeling yourself, but you're trying to radiate that positive energy, I say encourage yourself to having a super uncomfortable day and like real life, like over dramatically fake it till you make it. Like if I'm irritated, I'm literally just gonna be like, yeah, okay, yeah, for sure, and just see where like that gets you. And like I know it sounds uncomfortable and some of y'all aren't gonna try it, but like that to me just kind of shows like you really don't want what's best for yourself. Like I feel like no matter what it is, I push myself every day to like get in uncomfortable positions and you know, to go about things differently, even if I want to go about them angrily, you know, because that's something that I'm still working on is, you know, I want to go about something like, I want to go now, like, I'm not fucking around, like, you feel me? But I can't be like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, sometimes it takes me having to, like, literally just take a step back, or maybe reach out to somebody, you know, that could give you advice. I haven't always had that. I can say now, gratefully, I do have friends, and I do have people that actually care to listen, but you know, I used to not have that. So really just having to take a step back, or like, you know what I used to do a lot, especially at my job, I used to literally text myself. Like, I would be in the bathroom like this, like I would just go in, like text myself the nastiest messages. Like, look back at it later, like, I'm so glad I didn't say that or send that to anybody. Like, that is terrible. I treat myself how I want others to treat me. You know, I feel like since I've just treated myself with love and high regards, I'm so nice, because that's all I want to be, is nice. I don't really put myself in situations to have to take me out of my body too much. In any situation that I have been in that I felt like has really took me out of my body, I have literally left behind. And if that's my job, that's my job. I gotta leave that behind. You know what I'm saying? I will go elsewhere to get paid. You know, if that's a friendship, that's a friendship, but I gotta go elsewhere. You feel what I'm saying? If that's a relationship, that's a relationship, but I need to move around. Okay? If that's a family member, that's a family member, but I can no longer contact you, and I just have to keep my distance. It's really about making yourself a priority. Like, once you make yourself a priority, even if you don't feel about yourself how you want to feel about yourself, even if you struggle every day with how you feel about yourself, once you make yourself a priority and no longer tolerate certain stuff and certain behaviors, and you learn to get uncomfortable and trying to learn to love yourself and be yourself and find yourself and stay true to yourself, you gravitate and radiate more positive interactions and occurrences. I feel like every time I go out of the house now, like, I know something's good about. I'm like, I'm about to lock something in. I'm going to the grocery store, I'm about to lock something in. Like, you feel me? Even if it's a subscriber, I cannot talk. Even if it's a subscriber, I just feel like I always, like, am feeling so good about myself, and like, I'm just like, and it's not even like feeling so good about myself, because it's like, y'all see me, I have my days. Like, if you have not seen, I'll leave it in the description below. If you guys look in the description, I'll literally have the link to my healing unfiltered video. But like, that helped me. Making that video was me getting out of my comfort zone, and then editing it and posting it, that was getting me out of my comfort zone, and that helped me. Like, as much as you think, why would you post a video of you crying, that helped me, and that was for me. And that's what I'm saying. I just encourage you guys to get uncomfortable and try new things, even if you're like, I don't know if this is gonna make me feel better, but all I can do is try. Because if you keep doing the same things that you know aren't gonna make you feel better, like, you might as well get uncomfortable and try something new. You might find something that works for you. Like, honestly, every time I feel like I don't feel myself, or I'm getting worked up, I take a step back and I read a few pages of a book, and I'm good. Once you treat yourself how you want others to treat you, you start to realize that, well, I wouldn't want somebody to come up to me and give me a dirty look just because they're walking past me. So you start walking past people with more higher regards. Hello. I would want someone to say hi to me, so I say hello to other people, and that's just me. And even if somebody doesn't answer me, like, I'm just treating them how I want others to treat me. So now I have more people coming up to me like, hey, oh, like, you know, more people interacting with me, because I'm treating others how I want others to treat me. I want to give you guys a few affirmations that you can take with you on your day, maybe to help you kind of figure out that affirmations don't always have to be I am this, I am that. I like this one that says, I am a consistent light to others. Others' happiness makes me happy. I allow humility. My actions speak louder than words. I love myself more than anyone else. I put myself first. I control all of my actions and reactions. I have control over my thoughts. I will prosper. I will rise above every obstacle. I am a proud Native woman. You better say it. I am always finding ways to make money. Money consistently falls into my lap. I focus on me and everything else falls into place. I am that I am. I treat myself how I want others to treat me. So aside from, obviously I am affirmations, there is other affirmations you can continue to say to yourself to remind you, what it is that you may be thinking negatively about or not feeling a lot of worry about. So I just wanted to upload a little video for you guys because when I wrote that affirmation today, I was like, this is a video idea, and I literally brought my tripod up here because I was like, I don't know, I might record a video today. It just feels like that type of day. And then I wrote that affirmation and I was like, I want to do a video about this affirmation. So yes, that being said, guys, thank you always for tuning in. I want to get back into doing more videos like this, so I'm glad that I did this today and I'm able to upload it for y'all on this very, 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 very fine Motivational Monday today. Hey, so yes, I treat myself how I want others to treat me, and I hope you guys do that as well. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time.